This $62 per barrel, which has been used as the budget benchmark for 2022, in my view, appears conservative. I would think that the federal government basically was playing safe, as it has done in 2021 when the oil price averaged $79 per barrel. However, the benchmark was actually $40 per barrel. When you consider the fact that quite a number of global reputable bodies like the US EIA and the World Bank effectively are predicting an average oil price for 2022 that is not below $70 per barrel, then you would most likely also agree that the $62 per barrel was somewhat conservative on the part of the federal government for the weather preparation. When you evaluate what had transpired, it's clear that National Assembly, in their wisdom, moved from the $57 per barrel, which the executive had proposed, to $62 per barrel, because of course they also needed to move the budget from 16.3 trillion to approximately 17.1 trillion. That's about $38 billion. My view is that if we do not have any significant effect in 2022 of an unforeseen circumstance like we had in 2020 during the COVID year, then Nigeria would most likely be safe in terms of the oil price benchmark. The major concern really lies in the oil production volume estimate that the government has actually assumed for this year's budget. The 1.88 million barrels per day appears somewhat bullish, because when you consider the fact that in 2021 Nigeria averaged actual of about 1.56 based on the data from the Minister of Finance, and S&P even reported in November 2021 based on OPEC survey that Nigeria actually averaged approximately 1.42 million barrels per day in November. You would somewhat raise concerns about the possibility of actualizing the 1.88 million barrels per day. The government has expected that 35% of the revenue in the budget will be financed from crude inflow. Now, the concern here is how the government is going to ensure that this happens. In 2021, there were instances of certain oil terminals facing difficulties because of prolonged repairs. Some of them faced serious vandalism, and there were even instances of power failure that affected their production. The Trans-Forcados pipeline has continued to be an area of concern for oil majors who export crude in Nigeria. The expectation is that the government will improve security in the Niger Delta, provide sufficient motivation to the communities by ensuring that the various elements of the PIA are implemented so that the communities will feel that they are part of the activities in the sector.